Recently, we were invited by Sega to come take a look at their new game, Hell Yeah. It's a little bit of a strange one, so bear with us. We also got to talk to its creative director, Aurelien Regard. And frankly, he's mad. But in a good way. You'll see what I mean. Just watch.
So do you want to introduce yourself and what you do?
So I'm Aurelien Regard. I'm the creative director of the game, which means I handle all the creative stuff like drawing the monsters, game design, this kind of stuff.
So tell us a little bit about the game.
Okay, so this is Aurelien. It's a 2D platformer, and by platformer it's more a run and gun game. So you shoot at basically everything in the game. And the story is your Ash is the Prince of Hell, is this little rabbit, this skeleton rabbit, and he's the Prince of Hell, so he has to be badass, but he's not. And one night he's in his castle, in his bath, chilling, and having very, how to say it, personal time and intimate with a rubber duck. And a mysterious guy take picture of it and put it all over the internet, so he has to do something and kill every viewer because you can't delete anything from the internet. So he's looking for 100 monsters to blast them off. And the cool thing is, these 100 monsters, all of them are unique, which means you won't cross the same enemy twice. And they all got their own design, their own stories. There is a monster index, like in a game, with their own stories. You can read about it, and you look for these 100 monsters. And the cool thing is, they all have a very, very stupid minigame and finish move to go with it. So it's just for fun. It's just all about jokes.
So there's 100 monsters,
Yep.
each one being unique. How did you create and come up with the ideas for each of the 100 monsters?
Alcohol? No, to be honest, the game is the bigger we've made for now. So we had a lot of work to do, and making the game was making the monsters. Well, was not difficult at all. It was the fun part, really. So it was just, do you remember this character in this cartoon? It was super fun, and I just dream about something, and then it was very, very easy. Because the game is very gory, it has to be super cartoonish, and that's why there is so much of colors in it, and that's why why the characters looks very, like in the cartoons like The Simpsons or Family Guy and this kind of stuff. We are huge fan of these shows, and maybe you can tell it when you look at the game.
What was the inspiration behind the game?
No, that's an easy one actually, because we sometimes as a studio you work for your own IP, and sometimes you had to work for hire. And we were working for hire for a game, a very family title, and we were like, yeah, it's fun working on a family title. Not so much. And we were a bit bored, and we were like, okay, the next game, there will be monsters, there will be blood, there will be colors, and stupid jokes everywhere. Yep. And it grows like this, and one day it's time to make Elia, so Elia.
Excellent. So will there be additional monsters and additional content, or is it pretty much a standalone title?
You have already 10 to 12 hours, so I think it's okay like that. We can tell everything. Maybe we will add some hardcore, very, very hardcore stuff in it for the strong players, the tough one. But for now, you have 10 to 12 hours for the main adventure, and then there is some hardcore mission, and then you have a special mode to take care of your monsters and do stupid stuff with it, torture, and so it brings you money or bonuses, this kind of stuff. So the package is really big, I think, and we don't know for now what to do with additional content.
So how long did it take to develop the title?
Almost 2 years. The first prototype was made 2 years ago, and for the real production, maybe 1 year and a half, I think.
Excellent. And when's it out?
It's out in 2 weeks, I think. It's not the same release date for Europe and US, so that's why. But it's very, very soon.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Peggy 12. Sega.